This is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, and it would be fabulous if you subscribed. It's easy. Click the subscribe button, and at the same time, click the like button too. Yoyo decision-making yesterday saw Thailand's Public Health Minister cancel the list of requirements for arrivees in Thailand just a short time after implementing them. As potential visitors scurried to track down their COVID records, and airlines raced to comply with the new checks required for passengers prior to departing for Thailand. Anutin, who was a part of the delegation that greeted the very first Chinese tourist to Thailand since the COVID era at the airport yesterday, calmly explained that yes, Sunday had seen the sudden new regulations sent via the Civil Aviation Authority to all airlines, and yes, indeed, the plan was for all visitors to have to prove their COVID status. But a meeting on Monday saw him persuaded that in fact none of that was necessary. It would place a huge burden on airport staff, and that most Thais have been vaccinated against COVID, with foreigners too having already acquired immunity up to a level. Well, with the panic over and the dropping of the new regulations, it's back to normal for most tourists coming here. And of course, Chinese tourists are the ones who benefit most, as they're now free to enter Thailand without any checks or proofs of COVID clear status, an issue which has caused some concern amongst those working in the sectors serving them. The nation of China's demand for parity with other countries in immigration has in some eyes overlooked the millions of new COVID cases there last month alone. Numerous other nations, meanwhile, do require those travelling from China to complete PCR testing prior to boarding. Indian tourists in Thailand now are taking exception to their own country's demands that they PCR test prior to going home. India itself has regulations now that demand that anyone, Indian or otherwise, coming from a short list of countries including China and Thailand, PCR test at their own expense before flying to Indian shores. Those here already, well, they have no choice. But those in India who've booked to come in the future will also need $10,000 medical cover, as Thailand now requires proof of this on arrival here for anyone whose flight on from Thailand is to India. So that were they to fail PCR testing, they would have medical insurance that covers any treatment or costs. But this sees many asking whether the tourist industry has just swapped the Indian for the Chinese market. A drunken foreigner, allegedly British, is claimed to have mounted a buffalo in the capital. It seems that the drunken Yoyo and his pals climbed onto the display model of a water buffalo and somehow, perhaps by force, managed to shatter it beyond repair. Kwai Kham was part of a nationwide art festival that continues through to the middle of next month, except now, thanks to this bunch of yobs, not in the capital. Word is that neither Joshua Anthony Burgoyne, a 34-year-old, nor his band of pals would apologise or offer any form of compensation. Well, with the best wishes of most expats now going to the buffalo, chances are that they will find it tougher than most to enjoy the rest of their holiday. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, hotels are reporting a negative trend in booking from the Indian subcontinent, where India itself has caused her nationals to pay for COVID testing before returning home. 1,500 to 2,500 baht, depending on where they go. That's the cost that many say is enough to make them stop coming. 2 Russian tourists independently have filed police reports claiming that money was stolen from hotel safe deposit boxes. In both cases, the same hotel, and they claim only that 20 and 25% of the content was stolen, which doesn't make much sense. $1,000 and $4,000 are the amount said to be missing, with some wondering why anyone would leave $16,000 in a Pattaya hotel deposit box. Police will check hotel CCTV for sure, as normally a successful thief would have cleared the lot. Either way, both reports have been forwarded to travel insurance companies. And from Thursday, look out to the ocean for entertainment in the sea, as at Na Jom Tien, both the 2023 Thailand Windsurfing Championships and the 2023 Pattaya Windsurfing Cup kick off and will be in play from the 12th to the 15th. With the bay seeing higher than seasonal winds and waves, the competition is likely to be challenging and well worth a watch. And with the Met Office promising a slight chance of rain today, which our gardens need for sure, highs of 29 dropping down to 24. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.